The Bahamas Feeding Network is continuing to feed thousands of Bahamians during these hard economic times. Officials from the organization gave an update on their work and that of the Food Security Task Force.
Since the start of the COVID-19 pandemic, the Bahamas Feeding Network has distributed more than $405,000 in food parcels and issued some $43,000 in gift certificates to families in need. The network is one of a number of non-profit organizations that make up government's recently formulated Food Assistance Task Force, intended to address hunger in the country, exacerbated by high levels of unemployment sparked by the global COVID-19 outbreak. Executive Director Philip Smith, who spoke at a press conference Friday, says just over 1,000 parcels would be distributed to its church and food kitchen partners by day's end, with plans to increase that to 3,000 in another week, while just over 900 parcels would be sent to the southern Bahamas, with those parcels expected to increase to 2,000 in a week. He appealed to the public to donate to the worthy cause because food is so crucial.
A lot of us have not experienced hunger before, but I can assure you, I haven't experienced it either, but I try my best to relate to it. I can assure you that people who experience hunger really go through so much, The children, we have zone leaders who have gone into areas where the children were crying because they were hungry, no food to eat.
Smith says government has donated $16 million to the Food Security Task Force for a national feeding initiative, and he says that budget runs from June to the end of August, but that may have to be extended after a number of hotel properties have extended their closures. Recognizing the large need in the community, Bahamas Feeding Network patron and wife of the Prime Minister, Patricia Minnis, lauded the work of the Bahamas Feeding Network and other organizations whose partnership with government are crucial at this time in keeping Bahamians fed, but says everyone can play a part.
The very little that you may have, give. Give it wherever ways that you can, to either the NGOs or to your neighbor next door who you might know that the whole family is no longer working. You and your family might be working. Undergo something that you don't have to have so that you can assist that family or bring your little change, maybe collect all your change and bring that to the NGOs that are assisting in feeding people.
Board member Nancy Kelly has been a generous donor to the organization and says she became involved because she believes in the work of the organization, adding that the hard-working volunteers help it to run efficiently.
Today we have over 100,000 people without jobs who are in desperate need of food. So I would say go on to the Bahamas Feeding Network, I don't know what the website, and if you can afford just to give $50, can you imagine if 1,000 people gave $50, what that would mean to this organization?
Divisional Commander of the Salvation Army, Major Clarence Ingram, is also on the Feeding Network's board and says the organization does a lot of good work and through its partner organizations has a wide reach in the community.
We just want to encourage people to continue to support, and again we want to say thank you to the government for their strong support of this program, because it's not something that we can do alone. We need one another, and partnering will make us stronger. Partnering will make us more effective.
Smith appealed to residents in need of food assistance through the Food Security Task Force to register at www.rapidbahamas.com. That should be up on Monday. Cleopatra Murphy, 7S Network News.